73 days, more than 100 days, or less than 7 days. So what am I talking about? This is the average time it takes to sell a house. Now, if you want me to give you one single number, I can't. And let me explain why. Before I dive in, I sincerely hope you find this useful, and if you do, I would ask that you share it with family or friends, like it, or any of those other things you do on social media. That would be wonderful. Thanks. Now, there are 3 ways to sell a house. You can sell your house with an agent, you can choose to sell it yourself, or you can sell it to a cash buyer, like me. And for the purpose of today's discussion, we're purely talking about the average time it takes to sell the house. We're not going to get into other pros and cons. Those are for a later video, which I really encourage you to watch, because each way definitely has its benefits. Selling with an agent is definitely the most traditional way to sell your house. You call an agent, you talk about your house, they run comps, the house is listed, you have a bunch of showings, you receive offers, negotiate those, then there's some inspections, renegotiations, you're going to do some repairs, then you're going to move into title work, and finally, once the seller's financing comes through, you can sit down at the closing table and sign on the dotted line. On average, the time it takes to sell your house with an agent is 73 days. Now please note, this does not include the time it takes to repair or renovate the home prior to listing it. The second path you can choose to sell your home is by yourself, also known as for sale by owner or FSBO. FSBO involves all the same steps as selling with an agent, but now you have to do it all by yourself. As most people do not have the same experience or resources as an agent, selling by yourself will always take longer, it's always going to be more stressful. Depending on who you talk to, if you sell it by yourself, you'll get a lesser price. That's arguable. I guess it comes down to experience. The average time it takes to sell by yourself is greater than 100 days though. The point here is definitely that it takes a lot longer to sell your house by yourself than if you use a real estate agent. Plus, there are all sorts of risks that you take on. We're not going to discuss all those in this one, that'll come in a later clip, but quietly, there's a lot of legal stuff you need to be aware of. The third way is selling your house to a cash buyer, also known as a real estate investor. This is easily the fastest way to sell your house. After calling a cash buyer, you can have your house sold in less than 7 days. So simply the process goes like this. You call us and tell us you're interested in selling. We take your address, ask some questions about the condition of your home. We go away and do some research, run comps, and within a short space of time, call you back. Now on the second call, we can negotiate a price with you, and if we come to an agreement, we'll email you a contract. Once that contract is signed, our team takes over, does a quick walkthrough to make sure the house is what you say it is. We do the title work and the legal docs. If that all matches up to what you say, this can all be wrapped up in less than 7 days. So in summary, on average, the time it will take you to sell your house is 73 days, more than 100 days, or less than 7 days. Now do you understand why I couldn't give you that one number? So there you have it. There are 3 different ways to sell your house, and each way is going to take a different amount of time to get it sold. Just because selling to a cash buyer is the fastest way to sell doesn't mean it's always the best choice for you. So you definitely want to hear subsequent videos that we put online, and we'll discuss some of the other benefits of a cash buyer, but also the benefits of using an agent or selling by yourself. So I really hope you found this useful. This is Sean with Watson Buys. Have a wonderful day and hope to hear from you soon. Cheers.